Oh, it's a nice rainy day, guys.
Yep, and it's one of those rare occasions where both of us are in the van at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're taking old Brian to get some much needed diesel and a complete fill up of gas, LPG, because we are completely LPG empty now.
Yep.
Because of all the heating we've had on, obviously. So yeah, so we're going to Rontech in Withall, which is, it's not our nearest one. Their nearest one is actually in Leamington Spa, but trust me, we don't want to be driving through Leamington Spa on New Year's Day. This way, you see, this way we'll just be sailing up the motorway right up until almost in a couple of miles of, on the wrong side of the road, maybe not, right up until when we get to Rontech.
Chris did something reckless.
Oh, yeah, what I did is, normally when we go out in the van, all our lovely decorations, and you've probably seen them in various videos, I've got loads of stuff with all the windows all hanging, you know, different coloured things and all sorts of crazy stuff. Normally we have to take all those down when we're driving because they rattle and they fall and all the rest of it, so I just put the blinds up and
hope for the best.
And left them all in place, and we'll hope for the best.
Yes, about
it's
20 minutes.
It's 20 miles, which is 20 minutes, and 20 miles back, because it's a dual carriageway down here. Then we go on to the M42. Just go sailing up the M42 and straight to Rontech, pretty much. So yes, this is a very rare occurrence. I think it's the first time we've actually filmed in the van. I'm not too sure. Yeah.
And we actually spent New Year's Eve night apart.
Yes.
I stayed on my own. It was good.
I had this cute little black-haired female that I spent New Year's Eve with. She was very affectionate.
She was also four-legged.
Well, this is true. She had 4 legs and lots of fur, and happens to be a cat, but in hospital.
So
Right in hospital.
We're taking care of his cat.
Yeah.
And so we went the other day. She's not a very affectionate cat. And we went the other day and she was all over us. So I said to Chris, he had things he had to pick up this morning. So I said, we should just go ahead and go and spend the night. Yay.
Yeah.
I was in bed by 2 o'clock to be there.
I was in bed by 2. Plus we got a horrible roundabout coming up, which I hate negotiating.
This is the roundabout you hate.
Most part there's 2 kind of roundabouts that come together, you know. And this next one is horrible because you've kind of got to, you see, you can get onto it, that one, and you've got to be in the left-hand lane. So sometimes if there's traffic coming down this way, you can't get across, and you need to get across. Otherwise, you can't make the turn down here. We're okay though. That was traffic, so we're hunky-dory here. And on to the motorway. This is the M40, which just a short while up the road here, it will turn into the M42. Yeah, but when we stand at Green Gates and we go for LPG at Rontech in Withall, we always go this way, but we come back a different way. We come back through, bypassing through Redditch, which is our hometown. Same sort of distance. I think it's an extra like 3 miles or 4 miles, an extra like 6 minutes or something, but it's just change the route really. Gives me a bit of experience driving like smaller roads, which is always good to get. Sheepies, afternoon sheepies. It's because this lane here on your left is actually going to go up and over us and go right towards Birmingham, where we are in the right hand lane and we're going to go underneath and go left. Yeah, so it is rather a confusing situation, but that's the way it is. Okay, we'll turn off here.
8435.
Yeah, right by Redditch. There's Rontech on your right. Okay, and there's nobody at the.
It looks good. It's clear.
It looks quite clear. Yeah, it does look quite quiet. So we go around this roundabout, come back. Yeah, there's Beckett's. Highly recommended. It's very nice.
They do a great breakfast.
They do. Good farm shop. And then, as I say, we go straight on into Birmingham and Whistle and Solihull and all that sort of business. To the right here, we'll take you to the local lakes. You know, we've got some lakes around here, you know, so it'll take you to those lakes. And
Chapel Lane.
and a big reservoir.
Down, just down that.
Yeah, just down there. Down there, and it's to your left. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
we walked to that.
Yes.
We did what you could do. Now we're just going around. And
All the way around. There's Hollywood and Whistle down there. There's Rosewood Lakes down there. Solihull. Okay. And there we go. I don't actually like doing the LPG. It always seems to freak me out.
it does. It spots everywhere.
Oh yeah. I don't always seem to get it right. Yes, it's all on your side. There's the LPG. I'll do that first, then I'll move forward to do the diesel. Can you do me a favour first? Can you hold on to this? Well, I turned it in because this is really strong. Brace yourself, it's strong.
Well,
Oh, it's working! I'm so excited it's actually working. I got it working the first time. It's completely empty just about, so we'll need a fair bit. I need to, I need you to pull this a bit down. I can't turn it. That's it. There you go. Let go. Right, that's the LPG done. Excellent. Right, I'll just move forward. I hope you people are on my side here. We don't need to fill it, do we? I don't need sort of like 500 miles worth of diesel when we're only going to do 100 miles. We'll compromise then. We'll do 55. 55, come on. I knew I'd win.
so I don't think that any of that I reported earlier has come up because I didn't have my,
Hello?
uh-oh.
Oh,
Is it your door?
no, it's it. Handbrake is fully up.
That's good. I'm sure you can eat at the same time. He always has to get a little snack, doesn't he? So yes, Chris got a chicken Caesar wrap. I'm gonna have a bite or two, and then I'm gonna give you the rest of it.
Right.
Back on the old diet today. I ate a lot throughout November and December. I kind of felt like I was already on a holiday. Yes, we're coming up to a famous lay-by soon.
Mm.
It was closed for a couple of years because it was a known dogging spot. But there is a food truck there that sells ribeye sandwiches, and everybody says they're incredible.
No, it's not.
We need to stop and get one.
No, it's no longer a jogging spot. I'm not interested. Joking. For people of my sort of age and generation, you may well know rather a cult figure in folk circles called Nick Drake, who had a few hits in the late 60s and early 70s. He got quite a cult following, but he was dead by the time he was 26. Died very young. I only bring it up because there's a left-hand turn in here. Just a couple of miles from Redditch, and it leads to Tamworth. They're a mile down that road, with a cemetery, with a churchyard, where he's buried, where his remains are.
We could go see that again. We did go long before we started doing videos.
We did
We
indeed.
did pop there one.
Because I was a fan, you see, ever since I was a kid. I was a great fan, still am. So yeah, I know people come far and wide to see that spot. Likewise, people come far and wide to my hometown of Redditch because we have a statue and a memorial in the centre of the town to John Bonham, drummer of Led Zeppelin, who was born
Go snacks open.
and went to school in this area in Redditch.
We missed it today. Ribeye steaks.
So I'm trying to talk about intellectual things like music and monuments.
Food.
And my American wife is just rabbiting on about food.
So yes, there's the famous lay-by.
Ugh. How are we compatible? I just do not know. I do not know. This left-hand turn here, coming up on the left.
Yep.
Tamworth, yeah. About a mile down there.
Worth. Within.
About a mile down there is Nick Drake's final resting place. Anyway, I'm sure that doesn't even come close to ribeye steaks, but there you go.
We're coming into Mapleborough Green.
Yep. And left here will take us to Henley, and Stitterfield, and Stratford, and where we're going.
A lot of people eating at the Harvester. I don't know if I'd go back.
It's improved since we went, which was some years ago, and it wasn't very good.
It was terrible when we went.
It wasn't very good at all.
I hope you see his blinker.
I did. I knew you'd mention it anyway, because you do. She does all the time.
But you do drive far more carefully when you're driving the van.
Oh, I do. Well, of course I do, because it's at home. Let's face it, you know, and it's easy. It's easy to lose control of a big thing like this, you know. I mean, it's surprising, you know.
And if anybody's interested, no, I have not driven it yet.
Yeah. I mean, she's licensed.
Keep saying we're going to, but
she's licensed, and she's also on the insurance.
yeah.
So
I can drive it, and I do.
I think what we'll do is we'll wait till we get some nice dry weather in the spring, and we'll find somewhere nice and quiet,
Yeah.
either country lanes or ideally an industrial estate on a Sunday. That's usually a good choice, you know, and she can have a little go.
I mean, this road would be easy to drive on, but it's getting to this road and getting it out on the A46 going to Stratford. That's a busy road.
No apologies for having a quick vape. I stopped smoking after years and years of smoking. It's been nearly 2 years now, well, a year and a half since I stopped. And occasionally, maybe once or twice a day, I'll have a little vape, and that'll tide me
No,
over.
you don't vape very much.
No, I mean,
I vape a lot more.
I should imagine that sometime during this year, I should probably just give the vape up then, and there'll be nothing then. Because cigarettes have no hold on me at all now after a lifetime of smoking. I mean, a lifetime. You know, I mean, I started smoking when I was about 14, you know, and only stopped sort of like 18 months ago. So it's a lifetime.
Yeah, I quit about 3 years ago.
So the vape's a good idea, but as I say, I don't really want to get hooked on vaping.
It was funny, he came in the other day, and he'd been with someone who'd been smoking, and I was in the back of the van. He came in, and I could just smell that smoke immediately. Battery's going to die soon, so we might cut off abruptly.
On your left.
Oh, pretty here. Oh, yeah, left of the armories.
The Stratford Armories up there. Quite famous, well, very famous.
We haven't been. I think there's a little museum, but I'm not.
There is. I went up there to turn around at one point. I went up there for a reason. I don't know what it was. Perhaps it was when I was
You
smoking.
can also stay up there, I think. I think they have a lodge.
Yeah, they might do. I went up there and I can't remember why I went up there. No.
Maybe the road was flooded and he had to turn around.
Yeah, maybe it just flooded. It only flooded in one spot though, just down there, floods. But yeah, it's not that deep. You can't drive through it. Yeah, but it's close. Then we're going to come to the A46, which is the main Birmingham to Stratford road. It is a very busy road usually. We turn left
and you can hear the cars and the especially the lorries from the hand side. But we don't. That kind of noise just doesn't bother us. I think some people it might bother, but it's not loud enough inside the motorhome that it actually. Yeah, you can't actually hear it.
It's basically I fall asleep with headphones on, so you can't get more sort of like noise. So conscious of that. Right, so it's a sharp left and a quick left and a quick right.
Yes, here's the A46.
Yeah. Straightforward.
Yep.
I looked out there. It's not very busy, but then again, that's why we did New Year's Day.
Yeah, that's why we came.
Because you figured that,
Turning on Kings Lane.
yeah, because normally it'd be a lot busier than this. Okay, a lovely little farm shop down there called Cobb's.
Yes, another very expensive one.
Yeah,
but
very expensive, but again, they do some nice food. They have a little cafe there and a butcher's and stuff like that.
And that's definitely walking distance from the
Oh yeah,
campsite.
which is just around the corner here on the left.
And if we keep going straight, we'll hit Snitterfield.
Yes, yes, the village is Snitterfield. But we ain't going to do that. We's going to turn left right here. The Green Gates campsite. Let's say we like the campsite. The only thing I would say needs more bloody toilets.
Yes.
Are you going to get back in or are you
And
going
there
to
are
walk?
2 gates, but
One's broke.
one's broke.
Are you going to get back in or are you going to walk to the...
Hold that while I open the code, get the code.
Okay.
What am I going to do? I think I'm going to hop back in. It's worse getting out than it is getting back in.
I know. Red lights flashing. Batteries looking red. It's like the new hat. Just got it. Today, in fact. Enjoying it. Keep you warm when the bad weather comes. A little multicoloured school cap, isn't it? Oh, I like it anyway. There she comes. Forcing her way in.
And this is a new area on the left. Haven't seen anybody there.
Well,
But is
I
it
don't know if it's opened up yet.
Like
I
it's
mean,
opened yet.
I don't know if you know. It's called Wash and Wag. Or something like that. No, Wag and Splash.
Wagon Splash. We'll
So obviously there's a pool in there for dogs and that, you know.
the dogs can go swimming.
I assume he must have an awful lot of dog owners because that obviously didn't cost him much, you know, it must have cost him an arm and a leg to do that.
Yeah.
You know, and he's also had these little like statics built, these little wood cabins. 4 of these, it's 4 of those, these have been added. As you can see, apart from the odd spot, we're pretty much full.
It is full here.
You know, we've got one here on the left that's available,
Yeah.
and that's it.
I've got to jump out now and
That's it.
move the car.
Yeah.
So, and there's the toilet and Debs
Yeah.
Debs and Mark own this place.
Yeah.
Debs is cleaning the toilet.
Right.
Again, there's only one toilet.
Okay,
in
bugger off.
2 hours. Okay. All right. We'll see you when. Well, the camera just cut off like that. I told you I was running out of battery. So we got the LPG. We were very successful. So we're very happy. We have
Full tank.
full tank. So we've got extra heating because the snow is supposed to hit. So have a great week. Thank you for all your support and we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.